So this whole process of what the planet is going through right now is a serious purge. A purging of all the things that does not serve us anymore. Now, this is very uncomfortable, this energy that's taking place, to the point that majority of us don't understand why we're feeling such intense emotions at such a rapid pace. But since we are, it's so unknown to us and feeling so intense that it's scary to the point we don't know how to accept our emotions. But here's the thing. We've been avoiding our emotions for so long to the point this is why quarantine had to happen. Because we had to go within and feel and learn to accept the things that we avoided. But here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand that self-acceptance is ruled within the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra runs the emotions that you have for yourself, for others, and life. Pretty much your sexuality, your personality of who you are. But here's the thing. We had been given such a distorted perspective of sexuality, of sex, to the point that we've forgotten that our sexual energy is our life force, and our life force helps us to rejuvenate us, to love ourselves, to become a oneness and alignment with divinity. That is our true power. But here's the thing. We have misused our power. We have took advantage of it because of what we've been taught. So in today's episode, Awakened Ones, I'm going to be sharing with you sexual healing and why it is so important right here, right now, in order for you to accept yourself. Because once you accept yourself, you start to feel your heart. And when you start to feel, you start to heal. Let's get it. What's going on, you beautiful beings? It is your homegirl, Brittany Fontanez. If you've been on this journey with me so far, I thank you dearly for being on this journey with me of embracing the ascension. But if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Brittany Fontanez. What I do is I assist people in awakening to their power so they can find their infinite love within. On this channel, I speak about spirituality, self-development, emotional awareness, esoteric content, all that good cosmic wisdom to simplify your spiritual journey. So if you enjoy content just like this, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button so you would not miss out on any videos. And you might as well follow me on Instagram if you're going to do all that good stuff. And lastly, I want to thank you so much, not only for your support, but for trusting me to assist you in your spiritual journey. Oh, so let's get into this. If you are on the twin flame journey, please go watch the last video I made before you watch this one. Because that video, the last video, is all about sacred twin flame journey and the truth behind real holy love. Not the distorted truth, not the distorted perception the Matrix has given us about love, but the truth behind real divine love. Please go watch that before you watch this video. Now, on today's episode, we're going to be talking about sexual healing. And the reason why I feel like this is so important is because, you know, we just got into Scorpio and Venus. Actually, I think we're still in Scorpio. But if you don't know that Scorpio is the zodiac sign that is of the underworld. But here's the thing. Scorpio is also the most sexual out of the whole zodiac signs. Now, we have been misinformed of what sex is all about. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. Sex is not just physical touching or lust. Sex is life force. So your sexual energy is your life force. Now, I'm going to share an example of how that's true. For a woman, she has a womb. That womb holds life. It holds life in order to birth it. A man holds the seed to create that life. Now realize everything I'm saying. Create, create, create. When two people come together, they create life. That takes a most powerful energy, most powerful life force to create another life. Now, imagine how powerful that energy is. Now imagine how much we have been taking advantage of that energy, and how we believe that when we sleep with another person, it's love. No, I know, my bad with the air quotes, but I'm just being honest with you. Let's get to the truth of this. That's not love. But the reason why I want to explain this truth to you, we're all adults, we got to know this truth, is because we have been taught to give our power away. Please know that when you, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with releasing, there's nothing wrong with sex. Do not feel guilty. I'm about to get into this truth. But the way that we have been taught to release has been the most unhealthiest way to give our power away. And that's why we have separated ourselves from God, meaning edging God out, which is living in our ego for so long, to the point that we don't know real love. We only know distorted love, to the point that we're having sex to avoid the traumas that we have to heal from. Sorry for the banging, but that's the truth. But here's what I want to get into. Now, since you know that your sexual energy, your sacral chakra, that's the area where your emotions lie. Your emotions that hold your beliefs about how you see yourself, your self-image, the perspective that you have of life and your relationships, and how you feel about the entire world. That is where your emotional intelligence lies, is in your gut. Now, here's the thing. When your sacral chakra is blocked, it mostly is blocked by guilt and shame. And guilt and shame is just a truth, meaning that you have no acceptance for yourself. Now, the reason why I said in the beginning that we're talking about sexual healing is because a lot of us need to heal this area where our life force is, to rejuvenate ourselves. Because majority of us don't understand that we take in all multiple people and all this energy, and we don't understand that this is the temple. This is where God is. This is your home. This is your life force. This is your vulnerability right here. This is everything that you are. When you allow just a random other energetic vessel to come through, I'm not talking human forms, I'm talking energy now. When you have another energetic vessel to come through, you're not just taking them physically, you're taking their trauma, you're taking their thoughts, you're taking their emotions, you're taking how they treat people, how they act, how they are. You see what I'm saying? The same way where you eat meat, you're not taking in just the animal's flesh, you're taking in their emotions and their trauma as well. Everything is energy. Energy never is destroyed or begins. It is only transformed. So you're taking all of that in, and you're distorting your temple. You're distorting your life force to the point that you're going to have so many energies on you. Please understand, I'm not here to scare you. I'm just here to give you a little bit of wisdom to understand how to really take care of yourself and understand true love for thyself. When you take all of that in, you're creating unnecessary emotions and unnecessary thoughts to the point that you're like, oh my God, why am I thinking this? Why am I feeling this? You're questioning. And it's because you're taking in all this energy that's not even yours. And it's all because we don't know the truth, the humble truth, that sex is not something to play around with. It is something to create life with. Now, I'm not talking about a baby. I'm talking about your sexual energy can help you with your creativity. There are so many artists, so many people that I know that have literally disciplined their sexual energy, help heal their bodies, help heal their chakras, get themselves back into alignment, and they were able to build businesses. They're able to help people. They're able to transmute that energy into something good rather than release it and giving that power away. And here's another thing. Like I said, please go watch my last video about the sacred twins, because a lot of people think that When the sexual energy, when shared with someone else, when you feel that orgasm, it's pretty much you're pretty much becoming one with God, because it's true pleasure of divinity. People seek that so much because they feel that's the acceptance, that's the like that's finally the feeling I've been wanting, of a true release of life and everything. Everyone wants this, but here's the thing: you can't just give that power away and have people just have it, you know? And that's why people think that when they have sex, they immediately think they fall in love and they get into relationships. No, boo boo, you just horny. You're just horny. Let's be adults here. Let's be adults. If you're gonna be on this spiritual journey, if you're gonna want to step into your divinity, if you are on the twin flame journey and you want to become into true unionship with your twin, you have to heal what you have released, meaning that you have to heal the areas that make you feel like you don't accept yourself, like you don't love yourself. Majority of us, if you realize, if you ever been in relationships where you probably had sex with a person, you have sex with them quickly, they're so quick to want to do it, they're so quick to show themselves up when to get naked and get what they want, but yet they're not quick to show their emotions when a situation arises in a relationship. You know what I mean? I've been through that. And I started to realize is that we've been taught to use sex to avoid, to heal ourselves, and to use our life force to create through our divinity. Please know that when you're on this journey, you got to take responsibility for the energy that you feel, but you got to take responsibility for the fact that you have to heal and learn who you are, and not try to think that having sex or having someone else is love. No, your love is already within you. You are love. And your sexual energy is your life force. It helps you glow. It helps you step into your divinity. It helps you meditate. It helps you love yourself. It helps you know your power and embody it fully. And that's how you gain mastery of thyself, is by knowing your energy and using it to transmute it into something wonderful. But majority of us, as in porn, I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming anyone. I ain't shunning anyone. If you watch porn, do your thing. I don't care. Don't see it as an addiction. Don't see it as anything wrong. All I'm sharing with you is that has been created to teach us to give our power away. Because I know I've been through there. Porn used to be a problem for me. And I'm not going to say I don't slip up here and there, but I don't show myself for it. Because this area where your emotions lie, your intuition, everything, your love, that could be blocked by shame. And don't have shame for what exists, knowing that it was given to us to help us. But please understand that this life force teaches you to heal yourself, teaches you to come into alignment, teaches you how to create, how to understand the truth of who you are, and to accept yourself. So don't waste it. Don't take advantage of yourself. Don't use it to stimulate yourself and another person when you both aren't in alignment to help yourselves. Don't do that. Because don't get me wrong, like, I've used to be that person that did casual sex or one night stands, and I would feel so shitty. It's like I never understood why. And I started to realize on this, as I started to do the spiritual work and get on my spiritual journey after my spiritual awakening, I just couldn't do it anymore. Because I realized it's not about the physical touch or the exchanging. It's just the sharing of energy. And a lot of people don't know who they are, but yet they're quick to give up their body. A lot of people don't know the energies they have around them. So this is why you have to know your soul. You have to love yourself and accept yourself and become into unionship with your light and your dark soul. Full acceptance for who you are, and heal. And please understand too, the reason why the sacral area is so important right now is because when you're in your mother's womb, You're absorbing all of her memories, all of her beliefs from her mother and from her mother's mother and from all our ancestors. And we have to heal this. But we're not healing it if we're releasing it. If anything, while releasing it, we're abusing it and we're killing ourselves. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I'm just speaking my truth. I'm just speaking the truth. But the way to heal your sexual energy and not use it, because I know this is so intense right now, and I know you're probably being codependent with your twin and wanting to, you know, get that intimate with them. If you can, do so. If you need your girl, do so. If you play with yourself, do so. But all I'm telling you is that set an intention and don't abuse the energy, because it's your life force. You can use it to manifest, but you can also use it for self-destruction. All I'm telling you is that use it so wisely, because this is where life is created. This is where things are created. The way to heal yourself is by one, loving yourself, coming into unionship with you, and not attaching to anything outside of you, as in food for stimulation, as in porn for stimulation, or anything. To truly heal is to understand your life force energy. And as for women, talk to your womb. As for men, talk to your genitals. I'm just being real. Get to know yourself first and fully heal before you allow someone else in. Because you will want someone who accepts themselves, but you gotta accept yourself first. That is where true unionship and real holy love and love for thyself, that could be so happy, so healthy, and good for your well-being, to the point that you have an orgasm and you won't feel shameful of who you got it with, because you know that when you did the inner work, you've healed. Your energy is so on point. Your sexual energy has helped you because you transmuted it to creating, and also all that love for yourself has attracted you, your divine counterpart, and now you can actually exchange healthy energy that is going to assist you, not deplete you. But that is all I have to say for today, Awakened Ones. My phone's dying. But other than that, I love you guys dearly. If this assisted you, please write it in the comments, and also share. You guys, I do these videos for the collective. If this resonated with you, it might resonate with another person. So don't be selfish. Share, because it's all about awakening, so we can all ascend and go back home. But other than that, Awakened Ones, I'll see you on the next one. With bliss and love, I adore all of you. Namaste.